Hi there, welcome to today's live stream of Skyboats on the Quarter to 3 live stream. I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific. And this is not something I would choose to stream. So I played a game of Antihero against Tony Carnevale. During his stream last week, he cheated kind of by taking a whole different approach to the game than I think he should have taken. But you'll have to watch the stream if you want to see that. And the prize for the winner was he got to dictate what the loser would stream. So shortly after we finished the stream, and I gracefully conceded my defeat, he emailed me and was like, I never figured out that Skyboats game. Stream that. So here we are. It could have been worse. He could have requested more, bloody boobs or... speaking of requesting things, it is Request Wednesday. Well, it's coming up on Request Wednesday. And every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific, we'll draw from a list of submitted games to determine what we're streaming on Wednesday. So if you'd like me to stream something on Wednesday, like Skyboats, for instance, more of this, type into the chat channel, I vote for, in the name of your game. And in about an hour, we'll do a drawing. Fred Uwe says he hasn't been on a movie date for a while. He says Dunkirk or Baby Driver. Fred Uwe, that's like asking, would I recommend a nice meal? Or that you take a cheese grater and run it up and down really hard on your shin? Obviously, Dunkirk. All right, so here we are. Wait a minute. Why did I... Oh, yeah, okay. This is wrong, by the way. I am not level 1 at Solar Settlers. I don't know why. This happened to me when I reinstalled Axis and Acres 2. I got reset to level 1 at some point. I'm okay with that. Actually, could I set it up? They used to let you... No, I think actually... Is there a way to advance my level? Adjust rank. Okay, well, let's resume my suspended game because I'm not going to go for a loss. All right, so I could scooch up to rank 5 if I wanted, but let's do this. Richard Holt wants to change his vote to Pyre, which is a game that will trick you into playing soccer. Pyre's a soccer game. I couldn't freaking believe that. But it's the folks who made Bastion, so it's got that going for it. All right. Yeah, okay, so this is the folk, fellow named Brett Lowy at Brain Good Games. Has been trucking along, making stuff since Militia. He did Militia, Axis and Acres, I think Skyboats, Minos Strategos, and now Solar Settlers, right? Those 5 games. So this is kind of the mid-game. I don't know what to make of this. I'm not crazy about it. It's a pick up and deliver game. Do you guys know that term? In board gaming, there are all sorts of different formulas. There's worker placement. There's roll and move. There are deck builders. Pick up and deliver is like a board game formula. Here are our eponymous Skyboats. We're going to pick up carrots, bananas, asparagus, and rubies. Those are the only resources in here. And then deliver them to these floating cities. How do we pick them up? Well, you move on to it. There. I'm picking up that. Actually, can you guys hear the sound from this? Because it makes a weird little mechanical noise when it picks stuff up, and I don't want you to miss that. Oh, shoot, maybe you can't. Let's see. Watch me fiddle now with... yeah, that should be working. No, wait, let's try this. Okay, let's see if you can hear this. Let me do something that makes noise. Let's pick up some bananas. No, you can't hear it. Dagnabbit. You know what? I'm going to reboot, because you have to be able to hear the Skyboats. Hold on. Save. All right, stand by. I'm going to come right back. Let me just, and I'll be here. I'm not going to just leave you with this splash screen. All right, we'll boot up Skyboats again, and then you'll be able to enjoy the audio design. There's also music, but I have, of course, turned that off. All right, here we go. Let's see if you can hear it now. Oh, there's also breezy mode that got added, which is presumably an easier mode. I'm not convinced that that's what that is. Let's see if you can hear now. I'm going to pick up some asparagus. No, you can't hear it. Dagnabbit, it's not coming through the speakers. All right, well, you'll just have to enjoy the dulcet tones of me babbling. Okay, the asparagus. This city wants carrots and bananas. It will accept asparagus. However, I can't get there because I'm out of gasoline. But I can blow winds using my fruit. There. Bananas just blew me into town. I'll explain that in a second. Let me sell these bananas. I want a contract. I might go for the contract here. No. Sorry. Asparagus. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to buy the contract because that'll just get me to my 10 points for a quick win. All right, so you might hear what's going on. Oh, you guys can hear the asparagus? I don't hear it in my headphones. Lord Kosk says that if Fortnite was working, he wouldn't be here for Skyboats. What's wrong with Fortnite? What do you mean it's not working? Because that's what I'm thinking too, is why can't I be playing Fortnite right now? All right, each of these resources, and there are 4 of them, has a varying value based on its supply. That's just how things work. The more of them are on the map, the less they're worth. Furthermore, each of them has a magic spell it can cast to set up winds that blow the skyboats. Now, skyboats have gasoline, but as you see, I ran out of gas there. Gasoline can move your skyboats around, but it's better to use wind. And you can get a score bonus if you use wind. All right, so I've got 10 turns to get 10 victory points, which is distinct from gold. I've spent gold picking up contracts, which I've done, buying upgrades for my ships. Do you eventually buy ships? I think actually the game decides how many ships you've got. Using the Brain Good Games conceit of leveling up to unlock stuff, I think that's how Skyboats works. Right now I'm level 1. As I succeed in games and level up, it folds in more ships. And I don't know what it folds in terms of new gameplay mechanics. I'm not sure anything, which kind of sets it apart from Brain Good Games' other games. All right, so we now have a contract. So the way you get victory points are by giving cities the goods they demand. Here's Santa Marta down here. It wants asparagus. So if I fly asparagus over there, based on the scarcity of asparagus, I will get victory points. How do I know how many I'll get? That's what this chart up here tells you. The first thing, count. It shows you how many are on the map. This map is lousy with carrots. It's only got 1 asparagus, 1 ruby, and 1 banana. When the values are tied, the one farthest to the left is the rarest. So carrots only going to get me $1 because they're all over the place. This place is lousy with carrots. Nobody wants to pay for them. You just reach out your window and grab a carrot. Asparagus, however, rubies and bananas, there's only 1 available on the map. And you can actually look at the map and think and count them. You can, you kind of can't. So you might be thinking, okay, well, where's the banana? I'm carrying the banana. Duh. So there's 1 banana, 1 ruby, 1 asparagus, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carrots. That's what this is here. And the value goes from 3 for the rarest to 1 to the least rare. And when they're tied, it's the one to the left. So what this is saying is if I deliver asparagus, I'll get $3. Or 3 victory points. And the victory points we want to get are 10. The other way you get victory points are by fulfilling contracts. This is a wait, where's the contract I just picked up? How do I know I've got a contract? Right, I filled the contract. All right, here's a contract I just picked up for a banana and 2 rubies. There's only 1 ruby on the map. How am I ever going to do this? Okay, watch this. Let's see. I don't think you can blow out of town. Now, each good also has a wind pattern in the bottom right that will blow your boat in a certain direction. And you can rotate it to one of 2 orientations. So, let's come down here. Oh, shoot. I won't stop on the ruby. Dagnabbit. Let's just do this real quick. There. And now... So I just used this boat's special ability to push a good along the wind track. And now I am going to move myself along the wind track like so, and then pick up the ruby. Now, look, there are no rubies on the board. How am I supposed to get another ruby when I need 2 for this contract? Well, you use the ruby to cast a magic spell. Don't know where it's going to put the ruby, though. Let's fly down, I guess, here. I don't know if you can tell. These arrows are the directions that this good makes the wind blow. When I hold it over, when I mouse over the map, I can decide where that pattern applies. And if I hit the F key, it flips it. F for flip. White is a pattern I'm about to add. Blue is an existing pattern. You can overwrite them. So when I don't know what I'm going to... Shoot, I thought when I used the ruby, I guess it's when I sell a ruby? Dagnabbit, I'm forgetting how to make rubies spawn. Well, don't listen to me. I was going to tell you when you use a good, it spawns a new good of that type, but that's not the case. All right, let's just have this guy deliver. What does he want? He wants 2 asparagus. This city wants a carrot and a banana. Let's go ahead and bring them this carrot because we can get up here like that. We don't want to go there. Oh, shoot a monkey. Wait, that's okay there. Now I'm blowing along the wind. So glide is the number. You can see there's a glide stat for the Skyboats. It's the number of arrows it will move along. He's got 1 fuel left, so I'll blow into town. I will sell the carrot for 1 gold and 1 victory point. So I'm 1 out of 10, and I've got a total of 2 gold. Can I buy anything? No, I'm just going to... Well, I could move him around. What does his power do? All goods on the board gate... Okay. Let's do that and just see what happens. All right, I just blew some fruit and vegetables around. I'm going to end turn. Oh, that's another thing, yeah. On the easier mode, they refilled the boats with fuel every turn. On the regular mode, that only happens at a rate of 1 pip per turn if you park in a city. You can also buy fuel using your gold. So I need to figure out how to get rubies to spawn. Dagnabbit. Someone Google that. All right, this city wants a carrot. We will give it a carrot. Oh, wait, what is that? There's an asparagus just sitting in the city. I guess we'll take it. We'll come up here and get this carrot. And now we'll have to use the wind to blow us back into town and deliver the carrot. Flip this around. There you go. Oh, shoot, we can't sell the carrot if it's in a cargo hold that's already been used. We could sell the asparagus for 1 gold. It won't give us victory points, so we're not going to do that. They want 2 asparaguses down here. Oh, shoot. All right, well, we'll end the turn. So this guy... Oh, right. I don't know how to make more rubies. This is really bewildering. I guess it's when you deliver a ruby, it makes another ruby. But then how would you ever have more than 1 ruby on the map? How did the asparaguses multiply? All right. Let's, I don't want to deliver my goods because I'm saving up for this contract. So I'm just going to end turn. We've got 6 rounds to get these victory points. There's plenty of time. All right, you, oh, look, map. It can add a ruby for 2 gold. Let's do that. Add 2 rubies. Okay, that's even better. All right, now this guy just has to go pick up a ruby. So here's the wind pattern. You'll note the wind is all gone. I think wind only lasts 1 turn. After it's there 1 turn on the map, it goes away. So we can make new wind to get us down to the rubies. Let's use... And you can use any boat's good to make a wind pattern anywhere on the map you want. It's not like the boat has to be carrying it. So we will do, I guess, this. And now we will blow them down this way. And we will pick up the ruby. We don't want the carrot. Give me the ruby. I'm going to leave the carrot and take the ruby. And now, here's our contract. It'll give us 7 victory points, which will basically pretty much win We'll be 2 points shy of winning this match. Now to fly back up there. Oh, yeah, okay, so I bumped into the wind. It blew me back. I ran out of glide. Now I'm done moving, but I do have fuel. 1 and 2. Oh, shoot, and the wind blew me there. Let's see. Watch this. Oh, shoot, I can't blow back into town because this jerk is in the way. Get out of the way, you jerk. Where do you want to go? If I deliver asparagus down here and he's got one, we'll just do that and might as well pick up the carrot because you can sell it for money. Now, can I use a carrot to blow him into town? Yes. Ta-dum! And now I fulfill the contract. And there we go. I've got 8 out of 10 points. Left Empty says, man, I'm really asleep. I know. This is not one that, I don't know why someone would choose this for a live stream. It's definitely, it's distinct from their other games. The theming is super arbitrary. Why does, first of all, there's no consistent value. This is a game in which rubies can be worth less than a carrot. And also these wind pattern stuff. What's the deal with fruit making wind patterns for a blimp? What is that representing? Who knows? It's all very abstract. You know, there's plenty of abstraction in Brain Good's games, but there's also plenty of theming they do underneath it. Solar Settlers is a great example. There's a lot of really cool theming in the cards and what they're getting at. I don't really see that in this game. And also, as far as pick up and deliver, there are way, way better versions of pick up and deliver. Okay, let's see. We just need 2 more points, and then I've won. So as for what level I'm on, it's level 1. The way Brain Good Games works is as I win scenarios and go up levels, the threshold for how much time I have and how many victory points I need narrows. I get less time to make fewer victory points. And when you lose, it boots you down a level. So there's this elastic difficulty level that they do, which I really like. All right, we need 2 victory points. We can get that by delivering this asparagus to this city. Let's have the carrot blow us up here. Can I do that with a carrot? Shoot, I can't see the pattern. No, I can't. All right, so I'm just going to end the turn. And then we've got 5 rounds to make 2 more victory points. Can it happen? Let's see. Fred Uwe says this game looks like it was made by Stefan Feld. Fred Uwe, as someone who has enjoyed Stefan Feld's games, I'm not sure I would concur. Stefan Feld's games have a very specific kind of detailed look to it. It does look like it's some weird board game, though. I'll grant you that. Fred Uwe, give me your favorite Stefan Feld game. I actually firsthand don't know a lot of them. The one I know best is Bora Bora. All right, we need 1 more asparagus. So if we come up here, the wind is going to blow us. We won't be able to stop. Well, whatever. I've got plenty of time. Okay. Oh, we don't have any fuel, right? So let's use a carrot. No, carrots won't do it. Oh, shoot. Dagnabbit. Oh, I'm terrible at this game. Although I just dropped an asparagus underneath me, which is fine. I will now pick up that asparagus. And I just need to get to the southern city. Let's see. I can flip the direction and do... it's just going to move me back. I'm just going to get buffeted by the winds. All right, so there's no point even doing it. This boat, I don't even need to move. All right, oh, that's right. I'm slowly building up fuel. All right, have the asparagus move us south. Have this asparagus move us... no, we don't need to go south. The carrot should blow us right into town. Watch this. Perfect. Oh, I ran out of glide. Fortunately, I have 1 point of fuel left. Oh, I think... Yeah, that's right. If you use up a box, the icon in the box tells you what the box's power is. And the default power is, hey, give me a point of gasoline. All right, so we're going to move him into town. We're going to sell each asparagus and get 10 victory points and win the game. And there you go. I have now explained to you everything you need to know about Skyboats. You now can go forth and play it yourself. It's giving me tooltips as if I don't know these things. Oh, I'm not sure I knew that one. Each hex on the board can hold a maximum of 3 goods, no matter what. Yeah, it thinks that's the first time I've ever played, which is not true. Breezy mode. Let's look at that. Breezy mode is just weird, different rules based on some, I don't know about complaints or player feedback. Brain Good Games added Breezy mode, which I think is supposed to make it easier. Although it doesn't, I've only got 8 rounds to get 15 victory points here. Let's see. Yeah, so apparently the Fortnite servers are borked. What? Fred Uwe says he's only tried Notre Dame as far as Stefan Feld games goes. Tom MC says he wants to play more Aquasphere and Trajan. I cannot stand Trajan. I hate those little Mancala bowls. Here's what Trajan is. Trajan. Whatever. Trajan? Trajan. You know what? I'm just going to call it Trajan. Trajan is a cool game about different ways to score points in the Roman Empire, right? You can go out and you can conquer the known world. You can be in the Senate. You can build aqueducts, ancient Roman stuff. And you do different things to get points. And it's awesome, except to take your turn in Trajan, you've got to play a dumb Mancala game. So annoying. Oh, I hate that silly thing. I like Aquasphere as far as games that I've never played go. I like Aquasphere. I've got it, and I know how to play it, but I've never gotten it to the table. MC Tom also says Castles of Burgundy. I have heard good things about that one as well, but that's way too generic a title. Tom MC says some Merlin game is coming out by Stefan Feld later this year. Oh. Fred Uwe says Aquasphere is his friend's favorite Stefan Feld game, but they keep avoiding it. Don't avoid it, Fred Uwe. You play a scientist. Basically, it's like Stefan Feld's The Abyss. You're a scientist on an underwater lab, and you're running around. You're like collect little cute octopuses as one of the things you can do. And you're dealing with airlocks, and you're doing science. You're programming little science robots to do your science for you. I want to say Aquasphere is great, but having never played it, I can't be sure. Richard Holt says, what's wrong with Mancala? Oh my God, Richard Holt, Mancala. So there are different types of gameplay that I mentioned before. Board games. There's worker placement. There's pick up and deliver, like this. There are deck builders. Mancala is just move things around in bowls for no reason at all. That's what Mancala is just put a bunch of little doodads, like beans. Put beans in bowls, move some of them to another bowl and others to another bowl. There, gameplay. Ugh. What does it even mean? What is it doing? I just don't get Mancalas. And I certainly don't want them as a prerequisite to me doing ancient Roman stuff. As an ancient Roman soldier or legate, isn't a legate a thing in ancient Rome? Or praetor, it's also an ancient Roman thing, right? Or janissary. No, that's Turkish. Anyway, as an ancient Roman, I don't want to be required to play a Mancala before I do my ancient Romaning. That's just weird. Richard Holt says it's a classic abstract strategy game. Yeah, you know what? Abstraction can walk off a short pier. That's right, I said it. Unless there's some thematic justification for abstraction, it can go pound sand. And while I'm raging here, I'm going to apply that to using fruit to blow winds. That is the weirdest abstraction, and it makes no sense. Speaking of which, let's pick up some bananas. Who wants bananas? I think one of the things Breezy Mode does is it lets every city buy every... Oh, no, it doesn't let every city buy everything. Huh. Oh, and look, the whole value. Oh, the value is fixed. Right. So Breezy Mode is for people who can't handle the tenets of supply and demand. Richard Holt says Castles of Burgundy, Stefan Feld's game, is really an impressive game. It looks and sounds so boring, but it actually pops in play, he says. Oh, no, he's saying that Castles of Burgundy is a classic abstract strategy game. Yeah, you're making me not want to play it. Tom MC is saying I should check out GMT's Time of Crisis, an ancient Roman deck builder. He hasn't played it, but he's looking forward to it. I guess I should also say about Trajan, Ancient Rome is boring. Oh my God, it's the most boring period in all of history. It's a true story. There's no stretch of history more boring in all of known civilization across the entire globe than ancient Rome. All right, let's see. I need to get these bananas to Montego Bay. It's an emergency. They're having a banana emergency down there. All right, let's go solve the banana emergency in Montego Bay. And what does this asparagus do? It generates an asparagus. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh no, asparagus wind. Right, we're going to use the asparagus wind to move us closer to Montego Bay. We're almost there. Where's our other boat? Let's have this boat pick up a ruby. And then we'll have the ruby blow us into Montego Bay. There we go. Now we will sell the banana. Oh, right, because bananas are only worth 1 victory point. This map is all about asparagus. Let's go pick up some asparagus. Where's the asparagus? It looks like there is not any. That must be why it's so valuable. All right, so up next, carrots. Look at this. Rubies are worth less than asparagus. Let's see. Yeah, no, Richard Holt says he was talking about Mancala when he said his nonsense about classic abstract strategy. Blech. Lord Kosk is saying the Roman time period is so good, and then he realizes he's on such shaky ground that he feels the need to repeat and shout in all caps that it is, quote, so good. Lord Kosk, no, ancient Rome. Tell me one interesting thing about ancient Rome. I defy you. His Silhouette wants to know, what's the mythology wherein rubies go with bananas, carrots, and asparagus? I know. It's like Sesame Street. Which one of these doesn't belong? Hey, kids. Left Empty says he'd argue that less stuff happened during World War II than ancient Rome. What? Oh, I see. But World War II had Captain America. I think he's griefing me. No one believes that. World War II was probably the most dramatic leap in technology in all of civilization. You know, I'm taking that back. I didn't say that. I started to say it and decided, nah, Moore's Law, dummy. And then I retracted it as I was saying it. Lord Kosk does point out that the Romans made some quality roads. All right, Lord Kosk, you know what? If you find infrastructure sexy, and I confess, I can do that. I can find infrastructure sexy. One of the games I'm really digging right now, I don't know why we're not live streaming that, is called A-Train. A-Train is all about infrastructure, baby. There's some industry, but you don't do the industry. The industry happens. You do the infrastructure. And then, if you do it right, the industry falls in line. And that is how civilization works, by the way. You can't have industry without infrastructure. So you do the infrastructure first. Like, for instance, you build the railroad to the small town. Then the small town builds a steel mill and develops into a city. You don't build a steel mill and then hope a railroad shows up. Well, if you do, you go broke. Fred Uwe wants to know, did any of us play PAX Renaissance? His gaming group keeps coming back to it. Fred Uwe, please stop talking about games that are out of print that I can't get right now. I really want to play PAX Renaissance. I liked his PAX Premiere a lot. It's a hard one to get friends to play. When you say to your friends, okay, we're going to play a game about Afghanistan. Now, if this had been a game about, you know, Afghanistan today, like Afghanistan 11, maybe you could sell them on that. You say, no, it's not that. And they think back, okay, maybe during the Cold War, the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan, maybe that's what it's about. And you say, nope, it's not about that. It's about Afghanistan, the British and the Roman empires in the 19th century, trying to occupy Afghanistan. And their eyes glaze over. Some of them faint from boredom. You have to get out the smelling salts, drag them to the table, force them to play PAX Premiere, and then they might enjoy it. But it's a difficult process getting them there. Fred Dewey wants to know if Falling Sky is considered an ancient Roman game. Yeah, of course it is. It's a counterinsurgency game about ancient Rome, that's like a weird thing. It's like you say counterinsurgency game, and you're thinking, oh, cool, that sounds good, I want to play it. But then you say ancient Rome, and your interest plummets. right? Tom MC says, oh yeah, not, what's his name? Cole, Richard Cole? Cole, shoot, is Cole his last name? Kobe Cole? Cole Porter. Anyway, that's the guy who did PAX Premier and PAX Renaissance, and now he's doing something called John Company. Cole Worley, right. Shoot a Monkey, right, of course. How could I forget that name? Left Empty says, Tom narrating chat should be a podcast. Let me tell you, it's way better than me playing more Skyboats. All right, I got to do this, though. This is my penance for not playing Antihero the aberrant way that Tony Carnevale plays it. Okay, we've got 14. Oh, my God. 14 more victory points to get. Looks like asparagus is the key. There's no asparagus on the map that I can see. Yeah. All right, so carrots. That's our new strategy, carrots. Barring that, whatever we can pick up, because not any city will buy it. Right, this is the mode where cities only buy what they want. All right, let's carry some rubies to, that doesn't look like Puerto Rico, but it is, Puerto Rico and Santa Marta. What is this thing? Teleporter. Teleports a good in a hold to another Skyboats hold. Now, if you get into the pick up and deliver gameplay of Skyboats, this stuff can be really cool. The different powers that you unlock, and you can buy upgrades in different cities. This stuff could be cool if you like the basic gameplay, which I confess is not really for me. All right, let's go here and pick up a ruby, and oh, wrong boat. Which has happened. The ruby blew me back into town. That'll happen. Let's go here, pick up that ruby, and now he's out of, he's still got one more fuel. And I think fuel refills at the end of the turn in breezy mode. All right, we have this bot. Oh, the expat and the gray fox. Can you name your boats? No, you can't. You're stuck with what they're called. Let's just try this power. Oh, actually, it's not going to swap a ruby for a ruby. It's the worst use of a power ever. Bananas are worth $1. Who cares? He wants asparagus. I don't have any for him. All right, let's just fly around and pick up rubies. There you go. We're loaded down with rubies, which are worth less than carrots and asparaguses. Oh, PAX Renaissance was actually Phil Eklund, which is confusing me. Cole Worley did PAX Premier. But, oh, that's what I was going to say before. As far as getting my friends to a game about espionage and military intervention in the 18th century in what do you call Afghanistan? Not South Central Asia. Shoot. What is the official moniker for the area of the continent where Afghanistan is? At any rate, getting your friends into that is more difficult than saying, hey, it's the Renaissance. Leonardo da Vinci, Hudson Hawk. And then they're like, oh, yeah, okay, I like that kind of stuff. Let's play that game. Tom MC says, this game makes me think of the old Fantasy Flight game Sky Traders. What is that? I'm going to just end my turn. This has been the longest first turn ever. And in one of my live streams, that's saying something. All right, oh my God, we're 22 minutes away from drawing for Request Wednesday. All right, let's carry some rubies to Santa Marta. We will use Ruby Wind to blow us in. We'll pick up this carrot. I don't know why. Why leave it floating around? All right, let's sell a ruby. 1 victory point because rubies are worth... Yeah, values are changing. What the heck? Does this get shuffled every turn? Ugh. Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. All right, so asparagus is not the key. Okay, what does this city want? It wants asparagus and carrots, and I'm full of rubies. Nobody cares about rubies. Can't say I blame them. All right, let's use Ruby Wind to blow us into Puerto Rico. Let's sell them 1 ruby. There we go. We only need 12 more victory points. Oh, contracts. That's what we got to do. Doy. Look, I'm an idiot. If I deliver 3 rubies, I could have done this last term. Why didn't you guys stop me? Oh, now I can't use my swapping power. Oh, I'm terrible at this game. Let's see. Can I go out and get... All right, I can do this. No, because if I go here, the wind is going to blow me away from the ruby. Dagnabbit. Huh. All right, what does this thing want? Carrots. Oh, so our contract's always 3 of a kind in breezy mode? I guess so. All right. Well, let's get... So we just deliver carrots. All right, you know, watch this. Yep, that's right. I just wasted an entire turn. All right, we're going to swap... Can you swap an empty one? Teleports a good in a hold to another Skyboat's hold. Destination hold is refreshed. So if I do that... No, I can only teleport away. That's annoying. All right. Let's just use this to cancel out these winds. No, I can't cancel them out because it's going to blow me away. Shoot a monkey. Shoot. You need asparagus. There's none on the map, and you want your carrots. All right, let's just look for carrots. Here we are. We're on a quest for carrots. 1, 2, 3. Just pick up with... I'm moving the wrong dang boat. I'm such an idiot. But that's okay. Watch this. Okay. I'm going to drop this ruby here. I'm going to move this boat here. I'm going to move this boat here. I'm going to pick up this ruby, and I'm going to fill the contract 10 out of 15 victory points. Richard Holt watched The Witch and Neon Demon over the weekend. That will mess with your head. That's quite the combo. Corky is typing exactly the right thing into the chat channel that you guys should be typing when he writes, I vote for Mad Max. I did reinstall it. Haven't jumped back into it yet. I liked Mad Max a lot. Richard Holt, not crazy about The Witch, it sounds like. And he says he was positive on it, but not blown away. And that he liked... But he liked it more than Neon Demon. Neon Demon's weird. Neon Demon takes a very specific kind of... A very specific kind of person is required to appreciate Neon Demon. Fred Uwe says he keeps thinking that Brain Good Games got inspired by Stefan Feld and Hey, That's My Fish, which is actually the name of a game, which is crazy, right, Fred Uwe? And decided to mash them together in this game. His Silhouette says he's getting into the RPing in this game. He says the agrarian proletariat demands bananas. Richard Holt says the ending of Neon Demon will stay with me. Okay, we now need to deliver one more contract. Let's get some carrots to Montego Bay. That's the name of our new adventure. Montego Bay wants carrots. There we go. Now let's use carrot magic to move the winds. Here we go. Carrot magic flying us here. Oh, but we're out of glide. All right, I'm going to end my turn. I don't have the gasoline to get me there, but I will use a little bit of carrot magic to move us over the bananas. And now, watch this. Ugh, 17 minutes till we can draw for Request Wednesday. All right, here we are playing Skyboats, breezy mode. You've now seen breezy mode. You've seen non-breezy mode. Let's look at the unlocks. Play one more match to unlock asparagus. I had what? Creates a good... Oh, the asparagus power. Right. Okay, so what's being unlocked are the abilities you can put in a boat's hold. Let's see. While I'm waiting for... Let's see. Back up here. All right. Skyboats. Only 17 more minutes. Nope. 16 more minutes of Skyboats. Oh, what's this? What's happening to my desktop? Wait a minute, what? Yeah, I don't know what happened to my desktop. Something weird is going on. Huh, I don't know what to make of this. Yeah, let's just go with it and see what's happening here. Yeah, I'm having some technical difficulties here with the Skyboats live stream. I don't know how this happened. Yeah, I might have a virus. Something going on with my operating system. This looks like a Windows 10 issue. Let me try to troubleshoot it here by plugging in my controller. Huh. Oh, I don't know what's happening. It seems to have acquired sentience, my desktop. I don't know, is this... yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, no. Okay, first of all, this cannot stand. How is my y-axis not inverted? What the heck is going on here? Oh, look, I've got Hobo Max going. Look at all the unlocks I've done. I really need to work on those locations. Oh, look at this car. I think that's just the default car. Where's the fun cars I've unlocked? Oh, yeah, look at all the upgrades. Oh, I can get a new harpoon. What's this thing? Oh, look at the hood ornament I can get. That one's actually... that one's a little too metal. Like heavy metal. Oh, look at all my challenges. Here's something I've completed. Collect it. Whoa, man, I got some work to do. Alright, how do I fix the stupid invert? Oh, look at the map. Where am I? Oh my god, I have so much that I haven't done here. Isn't Gastown in Fury Road? Isn't it Bullet Farm in Gastown? Is it Gas City? The Great White. Where's the boat here? You start off like with a wrecked boat. Yeah, Chum's Hideout. There's nothing like a boat in a desert to get me excited. Ever since Close Encounters. Although, wasn't that scene cut from Close Encounters? In the things that they find that are returned by the UFO, they find the squadron that went missing over the Bermuda Triangle with all the airmen. They find... I forget what else they find. But aren't they also supposed to find a boat that got dropped in the desert, and it was cut from the theatrical release, but restored in a, I don't know, director's cut kind of release? A boat in a desert is a weird thing. Alright, let's see if we have to do the drawing for Request Wednesday yet. No, no, we've got 13 more minutes of Skyboats, but unfortunately I'm having some issues with my desktop. So, how do I invert the axis here? Here we go. Settings, controller, invert. Why would that ever be set to no? Oops. Wait, how do I? Ah! Yes. Okay, there we go. Accept changes. All right, where do? Here I am. Here's Chum Bucket. I think you guys aren't getting sound, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot that later. I want to change cars. Select a different vehicle. Let's see what I've got. So, Archangel... Oh, look at all of these cars that I haven't unlocked yet. I've got some work to do. Let's try this thing. Scrapulence. Here we go. I'm not remembering the control. Oh, look. Can you guys at least hear the sound through my microphone? Here I am in these scrapulence. I don't remember what any of the controls do. Let's try to figure out. Watch me power slide. Watch this power slide. Oops. That. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was not the brake. Hi, it's one of my buddies. No, it's not. Alright, here we go. Watch this power slide. Get some speed up. Alright. Something's happened up here. Do you think they need help? Watch. Nope, not the brake button. Where's my brake? Maybe this car just doesn't have an emergency brake. Oh, that's right, there's like a dodge thing. Let's figure out the power brake here, because I gotta, you know, I've got to do some power slides here. Key mapping. Here we go. Let's come down here and look at this. Oh, button maps. That's what I want, because I'm using the gamepad. Let's see. I don't see a power slide button or an emergency brake. Oh, that's because wait, that's on ground. Duh. Okay, here we go. Now I'm figuring it out. Exit vehicle. Good. Fire weapon. Boost. Side ram attack. Right, during combat. Steer, evade. Are there no... Can you not do power slides in this game? That can't be right. Huh. If you guys are telling me in the chat channel I can't see it because, you know, whatever bug is affecting my desktop right now to make this pop up, I can't see. Oh, you know what? You guys probably can't even see the whole screen. Dagnabbit, let me get out of here. That's probably a big mess. Yeah, you're just looking at a corner of the screen. Sorry about that. Yeah, the virus. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that was. That's probably... Okay, there. I think I've troubleshot it and I've fixed it. All right. We now have 9 minutes to go until the drawing for Request Wednesday. Let's see. Yeah, I've showed you Skyboats. You'll just have to rewind if you want to see. I've basically solved the game. I've explained it to you. A thorough tutorial was just given. Richard Holt is asking when's the next... So if you support me for $10 or more on Patreon, you get to assign me a review. You get to submit a vote for an assigned review once a month, and then I'll do a drawing like with Request Wednesday. That's around the turn of the month, so expect that in a few days. So the sound was coming through. Okay, but the screen wasn't centered. All right, my bad on that. Although, you know, I can fix that. Stand by. Watch this. I mean, really, it's a shame when I stream things, I cut down the resolution size to 1920 by 1080. Which is a bit of a compromise, but that's okay. It happens. So let's see. Graphics. Resolution. I might as well get this set up because it's probably going to win Request Wednesday, right? Apply. Whoops, wait a minute. Hold on. Full screen, no. Whoops, no. Okay, here we go. Stand by. Apply. Yes. Watch this. Alright, here we are. Skyboats. Oh, but according to this weird little virus my desktop has caught. Oh no, what happened? I don't know. What? What's going on? I don't know. Oh, this virus again. And I can get out of the car and watch this. Here I am, Hobo Max. It's obviously cold out. I've got a shotgun, I've got a knife, I have a canteen. You have to drink and eat in this game. Oh yeah, okay, so I'm in disguise when I use this car. You see those little explosive spears? Go straight out of me. Yeah, I don't know what happened. The Skyboats stopped running and then this happened. I'm not sure how that... Yeah, some sort of an issue. Not sure. Okay, let's find something to ramp off of. Now, this car doesn't have special abilities. Here's my combat. Yeah, so there's my combat ramp. Yeah. Oh, right, okay, so I'm in disguise. They don't know that I'm not on their team, as long as I'm in the car. So let's see, will they let me inside? Hi guys, I'm on your team. So on those bases, that's the little on-foot gameplay stuff. You have to, like, sneak in through a tunnel, or you can attack your way in and fight your way. So these guys won't attack me because I'm disguised as Team Scrotus, apparently. Oh, look! It's the little spiky beetle thing from Fury Road. I want that car. Come back. I forget how you collect cars in this game. I don't think I can just ram that car and destroy it and unlock it. I think it's more involved than that. Rocket Monkey says Chum Bucket is usually right in the back, right? That's only when you're on one of your signature cars. These little disguise cars that you can collect and drive around. There's no room for Chum Bucket. Look, how's he going to fit back there with all that junk? I think Warner Brothers, like with the Lord of the Rings game, certainly the Batman game, they got all DLC crazy. I don't think they did that with this. Dude! Doesn't he think I'm in his team? I guess not. Maybe not. So I don't think there's DLC for this. There's certainly not a lot. I would love DLC that lets me play as Furiosa. I would pay $11.99 for that. I would pay $29.99 for DLC that lets me play as Sarah Palin. Because Sarah Palin would really fare well, I think, in post-apocalyptic wasteland. Continue to raid this guy. There's my cars. Oh, it does not look good. Okay, I think we might be reenacting the part of World War II Max tries to escape from the compound. Can I shoot my gun? There's definitely different handling based on different surfaces, which I like. Man, it's busy up here. Wait, detected? Why? How did I get detected? I'm disguised in their car. No! Oh, come on, they're teaming up on me. Wait, alright, I gotta go. I gotta drive home. I'm going home. Leave me alone, you guys. I'm going home. I should probably get out of this car. What? What? I feel like I should play with a mouse and keyboard now. I'm going to. Okay, I'm running. I don't know how to use my shotgun. I don't know how to jump. Okay, there. Haha, they can't get to me up here. Can I hijack their cars? What is that? Oh my gosh, there's like mutants after me. So this has Batman-y combat, right? I'm just gonna let it. Yeah, I'm punching him. Oh yeah, it's like, shoot him, get off of me. Haha, car hit him. Here, give me your car. I don't know what's happening, but I want to get in that car. Get in the car. Can you not get some? Nothing. Shoot a monkey. Alright, I'm okay. I think I got this. Alright, who else wants some? You better run. That's right. Alright, got one bullet left. R for get in vehicle. How could I have not known that? Trying to see what stronghold to add it to your collection. Alright, here we go. I'm actually going to get things done. Now this is a nimble little thing. Where's the stronghold? Yeah, this little thing can run. This guy wants to pick up and go. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, stronghold over here. Jeet. Can I give myself a waypoint? Yes. Alright, let's use my GPS. Here's one thing I wish this game did. As a matter of fact, if this was a mod, I would install it. Get rid of that little mini-map in the lower left-hand corner. Mini-maps are anathema to World. Hi guys. Are they looking for me? There's gotta be a power slide button. I can't believe this. Collect this in the car. It's an awesome little thing. Just get it up there. ropes. I'm gonna go cross country. That's right. Where I'm going, I don't need ropes. Caught some air there, some sick air. Did I look behind me? There we go. There's the look back. Oh, look at that. Alright, adding this to my collection. I'm hoping the game would have told me if I've already got it.
I'm starting to warm up to you.
Project rewards ready in 11 minutes. Oh, right, you build stuff in your base. Look at my base. Let me show you my base. I built that. You can see the little ghosted image of more stuff I can build. What else have I built here? I probably built those. You're welcome. I gave you your little hubcap display. Oh, are those people sleeping or hurt? Don't sleep there. Sleep in some beds. What else did I build? Probably built that table.
The old ship.
Probably built that couch that guy's sitting on. I bet I recruited that crossbow sniper.
I wonder what happened.
These are my quarters. This is my room, right? So here's the thing about apocalypses. In apocalypses, does no one have a broom to just sweep this junk up? Why is this lying around? I mean, yeah, I'm going around, I'm building like stills to make gasoline, and I'm probably got a little mushroom farm or something somewhere, but I can't be arsed to pick up the trash off of the living quarters? The Fallout games do that. In, you know, the 400 years since the apocalypse, no one has picked up the trash. What's up with that? What else did I build? I probably built those, I crafted those mattresses, I bet. Oh, look. Survey crew. Assemble a crew that will mark on the map all scavenging locations. I want this, but I need 3 parts. It's back there. All right, well, that's collapsed. Couldn't someone just hang like a nice blanket? You know, a curtain over that. It's just unsightly. What is this? I don't know. It's probably a little trough of some sort. There's a lovely little lean-to. I bet I crafted that.
Cheated death a couple times too many. Guess this is my
Whatever
last
that is,
shot.
like a workstation. I bet I built that. This I definitely built.
Boards keep thinning out.
Don't know what it is. Maybe it's a still. I think we're making moonshine. I could build this. Water storage. I need 2 parts on this. So if I want to build water storage, and who doesn't? I hold down the E button. I think it now tracked on the map where the parts are. We could toggle the legend, figure out this. At any rate, guess what it's time for? Drawing for Request Wednesday. JC Lebedev says, pretty sweet base. I know, right? Oh, sorry, yeah, we had Ashley Parker. Ashley Parker, I just wanted her to make sure that this stream was entirely above board. There we go. All right, come with me to my desktop, and let's do a drawing for Request Wednesday. Here are the games that have been voted for. What the heck is this? Duelist. All right, good, good. What? Why is there only one of these? There's obviously some error here. Where are the other 15 votes for Mad Max? I'm not seeing them. I don't know what happened. Guild Wars 2, JC Lebedev, very nice. All right, let's now go to randomresult.com. If you've got a vote you'd like to submit for Request Wednesday, I guess I should probably grade these, right? I don't know what... Yeah, so this is just you guys griefing me. I'm sure it's... Yeah, that's not a real game. I mean, it's not. It's a joke thing, right? Early access, so kind of doesn't count. President-elect, it's a DOS 3.1 game, I believe. Rocket League, sports. Duelist. That doesn't suck too much. Safe House Diaries 2, well, at least it was patched recently, so I'll give it that. Dungeon Mans, don't know. Sports. Sports. Watch this, by the way, also. Sports. Sports. Although for sports, they trick you into not realizing it's sports. At least they trick me into not realizing. Like, I'm playing it, and I'm doing the tutorials and stuff, and partway through, I realized, wait a minute, they've had me playing soccer. So maybe that's how Rocket League does it. Starfleet Armada, Rogue Armada. Yeah, Starfleet Armada, Rogue Adventures. pretty cool game. Let's only give it 1+, because this is a really cool game. Great shooter. Ember the Fading Suns, I don't know that that will work anymore. And certainly there's no meaningful AI in it. So we're just going to give it a... We'll give it a Layers of Fear. It's just something that jumps out at you a lot. Sports, Sports, Sports. Bayonetta. Sarah Palin is hot. We all know that. Mad Max. Let's just give this... I'm just going to put times 15 because they're the other 15 votes that obviously have gone missing. We will have an election fraud panel impaneled to look into that shortly after we draw. 60 seconds. What? What is that? Thea the Awakening. I'll give it a and a plus. Guild Wars 2. Bayonetta. I wish Sarah Palin still had her own channel. That's the rating for Bayonetta. And Blitzkrieg 3. What? You gads. Did no one... Wait, I was going to say, did you get the memo that RTSs are dead? And we'll call it a zombie RTS. There you go. All right, 24 votes for Request Wednesday. If I've missed anything, let me know. Be sure to get that in there in the chat channel. Uh-oh. We've got some arguments about a roguelike in the chat channel. I can solve this. So I'm being told about Dungeon Mans. Let's see. Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator, is a genuinely funny visual novel? What? No. You guys are kidding, right? Tony Carnevale says, I don't know why Tom thinks dad's dating is a joke. Let's see. Dungeon Mans is a roguelike. Okay. I mean, I could have guessed that. That would have been my first guess. But I presume a good roguelike? You know, let's take a look. Store. Just to make sure, give those last minute votes a chance. Dungeon Mans. Oh, I've got it. I've actually probably played it. 0.4 hours on record. I have played it. Oh, yeah. It's a weird little turn-based thing, right? Is it turn-based? I'm not distinctly remembering what this is. It looks like an RPG Maker game. Oh, I like this. Look at all those numbers. Look. Oh, is this like a combat log? Or no, it's just the stats for this sword. Yeah, look at this. Man, I want that sword. All right, Dungeon Mans, yeah. It's a roguelike with lots of numbers, which is as it should be. Okay, are we ready to draw? Let's see. Dungeon Man's got persistence, so it's a roguelike. The three things that, and I'm sure Pony Carnival agrees with me, modern roguelikes, they don't require this, but the three unifying factors in almost all modern roguelikes, and the three things that cause people like me to say, yep, that's a roguelike, or people on Steam to give a game this tag, are procedural generation, progression, generally between games, and permadeath, because you die during a game, you lose all your progress, so the progress takes place between games. So those three things make a roguelike these days. Looks like Dungeon Mans has all of those. All right. Oh, Fredui says you need to understand calculus before playing Dungeon Mans. Pfft, please, let me add it. I can totally. If it's involved in an RPG, I can do calculus just like that. Okay. Left MP says you have to grind to get that sword. I'd grind. It seemed like it's worth the grinding. All right. Here we have randomresult.com, a neutral website that will use math, but not spelling, to effectively determine a random number. We're going to choose a number between 1 and 24. Let me make sure you guys can see everything. Oh, shoot. Make sure you can see all of this. We, of course, need to bring Ashley Parker back because she will guarantee that we have free and fair elections. All right, make sure there are no last-minute votes. If you guys are yelling wait at me, get that in right now. Here we go. Brogue also, yeah, a roguelike. Stone Soup, Caves of Kud, roguelikes. Tony Carnevale's definition, he writes, quote, modern roguelikes have 3 unifying factors: a mushroom that gives you an extra life, a sidekick named Frank, and it started as an arcade game, end quote. That's what Tony Carnevale, I think he's attributing that to me. But you guys know, rewind the tape, I didn't say that. I said something that was very carefully weighed, and it even sounded a little academic. All right, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific, I'd like you to come back to this channel and watch me live stream a game that is not called Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator. It is instead called, wait, what am I looking for? 19, here we go. Lucky 19. That's close, 15, oh, good Lord. All right, we're playing sports. It had to happen sooner or later. What is all you guys, Rocket League, Rocket League. There's another Rocket League in here, right? Wasn't there? Oh, yeah, Rocket League, Rocket League. That's what you sound like when you vote for Rocket League. Rocket League, Rocket League. I mean, we could, if we wanted to play sports, we could be playing thoughtful, artistically intensive, prose-heavy sports in Pyre. Instead, we're going to drive a dune buggy around. And if you want to drive a dune buggy around, whoops, I meant to, here you go. Let me, hold on, I screwed the timing up on that. If you want to drive a dune buggy around, although technically I should have been in the car. All right, well, I think you know what I was getting at. The better option for sports is Pyre. The better option for dune buggies, Mad Max. But you know what? I can play that on my own time. So there. So join me Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific for Rocket League. I will be explaining a lot about sports because, you know, that's something I know a lot about. How do I go back? Let's do. There you go. The winner of Request Wednesday's drawing. Rocket League with dune buggies. Fredui says Mad Max would rock Rocket League. Is there a Sarah Palin character in Rocket League? Can you roll up your own character? Well, I guess we'll find out. All right, just a reminder, more so than usual, I will not necessarily know what the heck is going on a Request Wednesday. When I'm playing Rocket League, it's going to represent what's called the NEU. Or no, sorry, the NUE, aka the New User Experience. It will be installed. I might even set up a little dopey watermark, but otherwise, I'm just jumping in. Is it multiplayer only? Am I going to have to play online against Yahoos in Rocket League, or can I just play bots? Well, join me. We'll find out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry that today was what it was. It's not what I would have chosen, but if I lose a game, I'll honor my word. So I streamed whatever I was told to. So there was Skyboats. I think it's Brain Good Games. If it was their only game, I would say, yeah, this is a promising developer. Let's see what they do. But because it's just one of the 5 games they've made, I would rank it at the bottom, for me personally, of the things that they've done. Actually, let's rank the 5 Brain Good games. The bottom would be, and I've never done this before, so I'm making this up on the fly, Skyboats. Next would be Militia. Then Minostrategos. Now, here's the thing. Axis and Acres or Solar Settlers? Which one is the best? I'm going to have to go Solar Settlers, then Axis and Acres. So if I was live streaming a Brain Good game, Skyboats would probably be the last one I would do. Yeah, and I say that after having played a lot of Solar Settlers in the last week or so. I like it a lot, but it's no Axis and Acres. So let's play soccer Wednesday. Join me for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope everyone's having a good week. You can find me on Twitter at QT3. The things I write and podcast are at quarterto3.com. If you support me at patreon.com/TomChick, I will be giving away several free copies of Space Tyrant in the next few days. So if you'd like a copy of Space Tyrant, support me on Patreon. And shortly thereafter, you'll also be able to vote for what I review. I will have a review up of a TV show called Sandbaggers, which is not at all what I thought, very shortly. And other things incoming. So join me every Wednesday Friday and Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great week. Cheers.